Have you ever woken up at 2 a.m. feeling like you were being watched, only to slowly open your eyes and find your cat sitting completely still, staring at you in the pitch black? It's unsettling. Most people assume their cat is just being creepy, begging for breakfast early, or staring at a ghost in the corner of the room. But what if I told you that in that exact moment, your cat is actually seeing something you could never possibly comprehend? When your cat looks at you in the dark, they aren't just looking at their owner sleeping. They are processing a hidden world, and some of the things they do while you are completely unconscious reveal more about how they truly feel about you than anything they do when you're awake. If you miss the meaning behind these late-night stares, you might be misreading your cat entirely. Let's break down exactly what your cat sees when they stare at you in the dark, and why the last point on this list is the most heartbreakingly pure display of love in the entire animal kingdom. Let's start with the strangest one. 1. Your face is a blur, but your energy is loud. When your cat is frozen in place, eyes locked on you in the dark, they are not seeing the world the way you do. First of all, your face is actually a blur to your cat. Anything closer than about 10 inches from their face is blurry and out of focus, meaning when they lean in close while you sleep, your face is nothing but a soft, fuzzy shape to them. Cats see the world in a permanent soft focus, seeing outlines and shapes rather than crisp edges and fine details. So they don't carry a picture of your face in their mind. They carry the entire feeling of you. But what they lack in fine detail, they more than make up for in the dark. Their eyes contain a layer called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light back through the retina. This gives them the ability to see clearly in light levels 6 times lower than what humans need. So in near total darkness, your cat sees clearly while you see absolutely nothing. But it's not just vision. When they stare at you, they are also gathering data from a dimension of sound you don't have access to. Cats can hear frequencies up to 64,000 Hz, while humans tap out around 20,000. That means your cat is picking up tiny vibrations that don't exist in your world. A mouse inside a wall, pipes settling, insects crawling. They are processing real information that is entirely invisible to you. 2. They are checking to see if you are still alive. Have you ever felt a soft paw pressing against your cheek or tapping your nose while you were deep in sleep? You might assume your cat is just being annoying, but here's what's really happening. Cats are hyper-aware of breathing patterns and movement. When you fall asleep, your breathing slows down and deepens, and you stop giving off the usual signals of movement and talking. To your cat, this sudden shift in your energy is noticeable, and something feels off. That stare in the dark, followed by a gentle paw on your face or chest, is actually a wellness check. They are confirming that you are still responsive, still breathing, and still okay. This behavior goes all the way back to their wild instincts, where cats live in small social groups and monitoring each other keeps everyone safe. When your cat taps your face at night, they're running that same ancient survival code on you. They are feeling for the rise and fall of your breath, looking for any sign that you're okay. Researchers even believe cats can detect subtle changes in your body chemistry through this close contact, with documented cases of cats persistently pawing at owners before a medical episode. Your cat isn't checking on strangers. They only do this with the people they are most bonded to. So the next time your cat rudely wakes you up with a paw to the face, take a breath before you get frustrated, because they were just making sure you were still there. 3. They don't see a human, they see a giant cat they need to protect. When your cat looks at you in the dark, they don't see an owner. According to animal behaviorist John Bradshaw, cats have never developed a separate social behavior for us like dogs did. In their mind, you are not their master. You are just a really big, really clumsy cat who somehow ended up in their colony. And that might be the biggest compliment they could ever give you, because it means they see you as one of them, equal and family. Because they view you as part of their colony, they feel the need to protect you. That's why sometimes that quiet stare turns into chaos at 3 a.m. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they are hardwired to be most active at dawn and dusk. This is when predators are on the move in the wild. When your cat is sprinting through the dark hallway, they aren't just burning off energy, they are running a patrol. That sudden leap onto the couch is a security sweep. Your cat is checking entry points, scanning for threats, and making sure the territory is safe. And yes, that territory includes you. Even when they settle down to sleep beside you, they act as your bodyguard. If they position themselves near your head, they are protecting your most vulnerable area. And if they sleep facing the door, they are watching the entry point. They know they're small, but something deep in their wiring says, this human is mine to protect. And hey, if this is changing the way you see your cat right now, hit that like button and subscribe. That's how we get these videos to more cat owners who want to love their cats the right way. 4. They are reading your stress levels in silence. When your cat is awake in the dark watching you sleep, they are doing more than just guarding the door. They are actively gathering information about your emotional state. Science is proving that cats can read us incredibly well, detecting subtle changes in human behavior, body language, and scent. When you are stressed or anxious, your body releases cortisol, your breathing changes, and your movements shift. Your cat picks up on all of it. Sleeping beside you gives them a front row seat to your emotional baseline. Night after night, they are learning what your heart rate and restlessness feel like, and when something shifts, they notice. This is why your cat might suddenly refuse to leave your side or become extra affectionate after you've had a rough day. They are responding to real signals you are giving off in your sleep without even realizing it. 5. They are secretly claiming you as their property. Have you ever woken up with your hair slightly damp or noticed your cat rhythmically pressing their paws into your blankets in the middle of the night? Most people think kneading is just a quirky comfort thing from kittenhood, and while it does tie back to nursing to create a sense of safety, there is a much deeper reason they do it in your bed. Cats have scent glands in their paw pads, and every time they press down on your blankets in the dark, they are releasing pheromones. They are embedding their scent into your space, claiming your bed the exact same way they would claim a shared nest with a bonded companion in the wild. In cat language, they are saying, "This is ours, you're mine." And if you catch them chewing or nuzzling your hair while you sleep, that is called allo-grooming. In feline social groups, allo-grooming is reserved only for cats who share a deep, family-like bond. It only happens between cats who truly trust each other. Your smell is comforting to them, and grooming your hair in the dark is a way of mixing their scent with yours, reinforcing the bond between you even while you're unaware it's happening. Most owners will never catch their cat doing this because it happens in the dark, in complete silence. But it means your cat sees you as their inner circle, and this small secret act is their way of proving it. This you are the reason they can fully relax. When your cat stares at you from across the dark room and finally decides to curl up next to you, it's not because they are cold. Cats are incredibly resourceful when it comes to finding heat. They have plenty of options. Sleep is when a cat is at their most defenseless, and their instincts scream at them to find somewhere hidden. When they choose to walk past every quiet corner in your home and climb into bed with a human 15 times their size, that is trust on a level most owners never fully realize. A 2019 study from Oregon State University proved that cats form secure attachment styles with their owners, the exact same attachment response that human babies show with their mothers. You are their safe place. You are the one presence that tells their entire nervous system that everything is okay. Your cat doesn't need you to be perfect. They just need you to be there, because to your cat, you are not a human, you are home. 7. They are saying, "I love you," to an audience of no one. Remember earlier when I said there was one behavior your cat does in the dark that reveals the most pure display of love? Here it is. Cats communicate love and complete trust through a very specific gesture, the slow blink. It's when they look at you, then close their eyes slowly and deliberately. Closing their eyes in the presence of another being means letting their guard down entirely, choosing to go blind in front of a potential threat. It is a calculated emotional risk that says, "I trust you completely, I feel safe with you." Now, here is the path that most owners simply do not know. Behaviorists who have studied cats at night using low-light cameras have observed something incredible. Your cat will approach your sleeping face, sit quietly beside you in the dark, and perform a slow blink directly at you. They do this even though you are fast asleep. They do this even though no one is watching. They aren't doing it for a response, or for food, or for attention. They are expressing something incredibly real in the only language they know to someone who will never even witness it. That is the beautiful, heartbreaking thing about cats. Their deepest affection, their most profound displays of trust, often happen in total silence, in the dark when you're not looking. It's not for you to see, it's just for you to receive. So the next time you wake up and find your cat staring at you in the pitch black, don't be creeped out and don't brush them away. Understand that in their mind, they are protecting you, checking on you, and pouring love into a bond that transcends species. They don't just see a human, they see their entire world.